Learn to adjust.
Learn to adjust.
Hey, we're gonna learn to adjust.
Learn to adjust.
Learn to adjust. Hey, you're gonna learn to adjust. All right. I'm Angela.
Sean.
He's Sean.
I'm Sean.
We are public insurance adjusters, and we're learn to adjust.
Yeah.
Well, we were insurance adjusters. Now we're public insurance adjusters. So. We have made the transition. We have made the switch.
Adjusters nonetheless.
Adjusters nonetheless, and trusted by the public even more than we used to be before. So there's that. So this channel, Learn to Adjust, I started a few years ago before I got married. Now I'm married.
Funny enough, we met through Learn to Adjust.
Actually, yes, we did meet through Learn to Adjust. So it had its benefits. And so we made a promise that we were going to post more content for some of the folks out there that have been following and supporting us for years. And we're going to post every day because I deleted a lot of stuff that I didn't like on the channel before. So this is our first
video post
that you're going to have to suffer
together.
Through.
Watch it all.
Watch it.
Every bit of it.
So today, okay, does anyone watch like The Witcher? Because that's like something that we love to watch in our household.
We love The Witcher. We're on season 2.
Yeah.
Well, she's seen all of season 2. She watched it without me. I gotta catch up.
With his permission.
Look, it was New Year's Eve. I'm gonna say no. You gotta say yes.
So for New Year's Eve, we were in
yes.
Kentucky helping the tornado victims, and yes, he was. Were you drunk or something?
I might have had something. I don't know.
You might have had something.
Yeah.
So he was falling asleep while we were binge watching Witcher season 2. And anyway, he told me I could watch it, and now he's holding it against me. But so the reason why we brought up Witcher is in Witcher, there's like this theory, or like there's this thing called the law of surprise. So if you're a Witcher fan, you've already heard of it. If you're not a Witcher fan, it's like something that you have of value that you don't know that you have. Someone does this great thing for you, like saves your life, and in return, they can claim the law of surprise, come back in the future and take that thing that you had at the time that they saved your life, but you didn't know that you had it. In the Witcher movie, it's in the series, it's about a child. The child ends up being the law of surprise, and the child ends up being like
one of the most powerful beings.
One of the most powerful, like she can save the world type of thing. And
yeah.
And he claimed the right to her through the law of surprise. But in our situation, we're just talking about time management today. So today we had a really busy schedule as per our usual. We just started a consulting company, and because we were getting like requests for different things. So we started this consulting company, and then yesterday we signed our first commercial consulting client because they needed some help managing the maintenance, insurance maintenance associated with their property. So they have, it's a property that has 30 townhouses and 3 garden units, so a total of 33 units in this 4-building structure. And one of their tenants, unit owners, had some water damage, and so we had to go out there. We made a promise to go out there yesterday, and today I wasn't feeling it. And then 2 days before, we promised a contractor friend that we'd meet her for brunch today because we were bringing my stepson, his son, back home to his mom. So I wouldn't say we overcommitted, but like insurance adjusters, we tend to like put other people first, right? And then in the heat of the moment, like when we're thinking about it later, we're like, man, I wish I hadn't, Sunday, I wish I hadn't already agreed to do all this stuff. So we're supposed to go out 11:30 in the morning to meet with the consultant client, and she happened to not be home, so we had to switch up some things. And let's just say I was low energy. This guy, not so much. He's
bring it up.
He's He's always got a ton of energy. So he went and worked out this morning, for like an hour, and then came rushing back home. We got Jay ready. We got in the car, drove an hour and a half to get to the location to take him home, and then we ended up going to meet our our contractor friend for a brunch, and after that we had to go meet with the with the client.
Mm-hmm.
And so through it all, I was just kind of like in this mode of, oh, I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. Not because of the people, just because I guess I was feeling like I just wanted some time to myself today. And I didn't have that luxury, and I knew there was a long drive going back home. But we kind of thought about, like investing in other people, and how when you invest in other people, within like what normally happens is that you also get that blessing back. And it's not just necessarily a specific blessing like, oh, I'm going to have my child surprise like The Witcher, but more like you
get it back in ways you didn't expect it to.
Right.
Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less than what you put in the first place.
Yeah. So you put time and energy into someone, and you end up with just sometimes an amazing product at the end, and they come back to you like through Learn to Adjust. It's a platform I still run. I've had so many people reach out to me privately and tell me how much the chat that they've participated in over the years has helped them grow, helped them have confidence to get their careers off the ground. And because we're self-employed, and whether we're independent adjusters or public insurance adjusters, it just it requires so much energy. I'm an introvert and by nature, and sometimes I'll commit to things and I don't really have the energy for them at the time that it's supposed to take place. And because of that, I needed a reminder today that what we do is important. The energy that we give out to people is really important, because it's a seed that we're sowing. And sometimes that seed, it may take a week, a month, a year, 5 to really like sprout and grow into what it needs to be. But at the end of that, there's usually something really beautiful. So that's what we want to talk about today. Just, understanding time management is one of those things that it's like an ever moving needle, right? So because of that, you have to have some love and some grace with regard to your own personal needs and wants. And hopefully you have a strong partner like I had today to kind of help remind me of the reasons why we do the things that we do and commit to the things that we commit to. Because without that, no man's an island. Everyone will fail if they try to.
You need to have somebody who's going to be energetic when you are not energetic.
Yes, you do.
Vice versa.
You need to have people, family, friends that understand, people who are kind of in your corner. And with that is
synergy. It's actually synergy. It's very synergistic.
Very, very synergistic. Yeah. So with that's our video for today. You got something else you want to say?
Peace. No.
Peace.